Hello and welcome my beautiful friends to a new pole dance tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you a little combination up on the pole. I'm gonna be on static today just because we're using a lot of swing so that we don't get super dizzy. But before we start, I hope you warmed up. If not, go ahead, do one of my pole workout warm-up videos or also dancing videos. This is super important so that you don't get hurt. Make sure that your wrists, your shoulders, your legs, your knees, your back, everything is super smooth before you start this one. You can also do like whatever workout you want to do before. But yeah, then come back here and we'll get started. I'm going to show you what I'm going to teach you right now.
Drop in the green light. Don't stop when the beat right, go fast. So please, if you bad, let's see. Don't front, baby, be mine. Body feeling like summertime, some kind of heat.
Alright, so actually this is not too hard if you already know your invert. So this is definitely a combination if you already got your invert down. Otherwise you can do the first trick, which is basically like a half flip, or it feels like sort of a flip. So yeah, I'm gonna break it down into the moves. Alright, so the first one, what you want to do is you basically want to stand with your inside arm at shin height, and the other hand is basically just on top, as if you were doing an invert right here, right? But we want to get a little bit of momentum with our outside leg to pull ourselves up. And what we want to do is we want to basically come into a more advanced version of the cradle spin. So you want to bring your knees super high, even higher than your knees, so that it looks like you're rotating up. So in very slow, this is not gonna work completely, but in very slow, you want to bring momentum towards the pole, pull yourself up, and come down on the same side. Okay, so you don't want to bring your knees at either side of the pole, but you want to stay on this side. So everything is happening here. Okay, so very small on the floor, it looks like that, and then you turn back. Okay, so it's really just that of being here. You can already have both hands on the pole, really depends on your level. And then you want to bring that knee as high up as possible and over. Okay, so that you create a little roll. It looks like that. Okay, it's as if you were doing kind of like a backflip on the pole. So at one point your head wants to be down. This is only possible if you have a lot of strength or a lot of momentum. Okay, so we really want to use the momentum here, which is created, as always, with pull by the outside leg. So try it for yourself. Inside arm is down, and then the outside arm hand comes on top. And you really want to bring your chest close to the pole, bring your hips up, and then your knees over. Okay, just give it a little try. You can also be here, already on the pole. Bring that momentum and maybe try it like that. Okay, try it like that first. This is like the mini variation of it. And once you got that down, do it again. I'm gonna do it with you. Just bring momentum to the pole, knees up, and bring your torso basically vertically to the floor or horizontally to the floor. Feeling confident with that? If not, press the pause and try it a couple more times. Also, if you want to, or not if you want to, but we're going to try the other side as well. So here, again, do the little variation first. And you'll see it will feel totally different, but try to bring your knees as close to your chest as possible. Here we go again. All right. Every time you do it, try to dive your head down. So when you're here, when you're here, you're up, try to dive your head down before you come back up. All right. Take a deep breath. And then go on the first side, on your strong side again. And then we'll try it a little bit bigger. So maybe that your knees are up and your head is down this time. Here we go. It's really all about knowing that your hands are supporting you and that you actually can do this little flip. Try it again. So I really bring my knees towards my hands first, and when I'm here, I'm diving down. Okay, so try to break this movement down. Also, try it on the other side. And also here, if one side works and the other one doesn't, that's completely fine, but still try to do both sides. Here we go. Inside hand is down, the outside hand comes on top, outside leg creates the momentum. Here we go. Awesome, try it again. Perfect, you guys. All right. Now, in this movement, what we did just now, we got back to the floor. But what we actually want to do is as soon as our head comes back up, or as soon as we basically like stop the movement, we don't want to come back down, but we want to hold on to the pole and we want to spread our legs to come into an invert. I'm going to show you what it looks like, but we're going to explain it again. Here we go. So I'm on the left side, now on the right side of my pole. Left hand is down, right side comes up. I'm going to bring my knees towards the pole and then I'm going to stop myself. All right? So here we go. All right? You can also go as far as coming down a bit more and actually doing the ball and then opening up your legs. Okay? It really depends on the level. If you open up your knees straight away, it's a bit easier, but if you want to have this like flip sensation in there, keep it together a little bit longer. Okay, so what I mean by that is, if you come down here, bring your knees towards your chest and open up immediately, it's basically like I'm jumping in my invert. Makes it a little bit easier, but doesn't look as pretty. Okay, so if you want to get this flip right, you want to hold your legs in closer, a bit longer before opening up. Right, so I'm going to show you what I mean. You really want to not bring the movements closely together, but you want to separate them so that you actually recognize and actually see what's going on. All right, so here we go. Try to pay attention to the separate steps of this movement, okay? All right, I want you to try this as well. Try when you're down to open up your legs, and then you can hook with your outside leg. Let's do this. Awesome. Let's do it one more time. Okay, try to really make this flip and then open your legs. Here we go. Awesome. Shake it out. Give it a little breath, a little breather, and then try it once or twice on the other side, just to even it out, all right? When you're done with that, we almost have half, or we basically have half of our combination ready already. So the next thing that we gotta do is when we're hooked our knee, we actually want to come up into this little super pretty shape, all right, into a figurine. But when we're there, we want to let go of one hand and then basically swing around. Okay, but we can separate this for now so that we don't have to do everything all over again. So what I want you to do is to basically climb up with one leg. I'm going to use my right leg into like a sideward climb if you can do it. If not, you can also just climb normally like that and then come into this shape, like bringing your butt in front, or you can already climb here, come up, and then you're already here. All right, then you can bring yourself up. And now what I want you to do is to have your inside arm on the inside, like up, bring your butt to the front, and then you can grab with your left hand behind your butt. Now, this is a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna come down, and you can also train this on the floor. But basically, you're here, you want to bring your butt in front, so you need to let go of that outside arm. Okay, so the pole is going to come in between of your butt cheeks. You can bring your left hand or the outside hand towards the back, grabbing the pole to give you a little bit more stability. All right, so what you're going to do from here is with momentum, with the power of your legs, bring your legs up. Okay, so you really want to push with the shoulders against the pole, bringing your legs up, engaging your abs. So just try it here for a second on the floor. 1, 2, 3, bring everything up. If that's working, perfect. We're gonna try it on the other side. So now bring your left hand up. You can stand on the pole, so we do it in like a dry, like a floor variation. So what you want to do is you're here, imagine you're just being up, and you want to push your butt in front of the pole, let go of your right hand. The right hand can grab behind, right, to give you more stability. And also here, 1, 2, 3, push your legs up in the air. Here we go. Okay? So what we want to do now is we want to add a little twist. I know, it's a lot to think about, but when you're here, let's come back into this shape. You're here, but in front of the pole, re-grab, and now, kind of like the inside leg is hooked, right? But now we want to hook the left leg. So what we're going to do is when we're coming up, we want to shift our butt towards the side where the leg is hooked. So we want to come here. Okay? So you want to go up and over. And now what's happening, you're going to hook with the other side, with my left leg. Okay? So what this is going to do is you're here, you're going to come up, and while you're up, you're already trying to like hook over, to swing over. Okay? This is so much easier with a lot of momentum. But then, when you're here, you're gonna come, whoops, right up, and then you can hook whatever leg is basically there for you. For me, usually I hook the same leg that's been hooked, okay? So this is very hard on the floor, I feel like, but it's getting you a little bit of like the awareness. Okay, so when you're here, you want to come up and then hook and then let go. Okay, because your arms are like very much twisted when you're here and then here, and then you kind of want to hook this leg. So this is very uncomfortable, so you really want to let go and catch yourself. And from there, you can come down. Whew. This is a lot, so try this a couple times. I hope you already did it with me on the floor. So try this again. I'm also going to do it twice on this side and then twice on the other side. So go ahead, take your time and practice, okay? Here we go. You can try it on the floor, you can try it up in the air.
First night coming through the shade, cast a shadow on the way you make you bad as can be. Straight up fantasy. Really not the type to fall until I did. I can't ignore it. Now we got some real love, and I can only love you for it. Make me lose my mind with how deep we keep exploring. Till I'm you the only one I want, and I love you for it.
Awesome, you guys. So now you have all the elements one by one. So we have the little knee flip, we have the invert, outside leg hang, we come up into our little figurine, then we switch hands, we switch arms, and we come into this little twisty shape right here. Okay? Now the magic lies in bringing everything together. Alright, so we're just going to try very, very slowly, okay? I'm going to talk you through, but again here, take your time in everything you do to retry everything. I just don't want to make this video super long, so you can always come back, you can pause, you can skip and stuff like that, okay? But how it's gonna be on the end is basically to have everything together. So we're gonna do this slowly. So you want to stand, like I'm standing on my right side of the pole. If you're a stronger side, so on the left side, then you can definitely do it on the left side. But I'm gonna tell everything from my perspective right now, okay? So I'm standing on my right side of the pole. My left hand is grabbing, and then my right hand comes on top before I bring my knees towards my chest and I open up my legs to come into an outside leg hang. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try to make it super slow so that I can talk you through, alright? Alright, here we go. You want to flip, open up, hook your outside leg, bring the left leg behind, unhook your right hand, bring yourself up with momentum, bring your left leg towards your right leg, climb up, your right hand is reaching, and then bring your butt towards the pole. Now bring your legs up to the front, spiral, let go, and come to the floor. I know this last part, you cannot really do this slowly. Whew. I would love to ask you if you've got any questions, but this is kind of not possible. So we're just gonna do this one more time, now a little bit faster. Take a breath, calm yourself down. Alright, so again, flip, open your legs, outside leg hang, climb up, bring your butt in front of the pole, legs up, twist towards the other side. Okay, so the other side is when you do everything with your right here. You're on your right, and then you want to twist up, come towards your left, so that you end up on the other side of the pole. Okay, here we go, putting everything together. Time, because practice makes perfect. Try to think of your legs as super long. I know it's very hard to always straighten your legs. I know it myself, but just try to channel, try to channel your inner strength. Perfect. All right. Let's do it one last time on this side. And I hope you got it down by now, okay? If not, just go back and try the little different parts again and again. Awesome, you guys. I hope you're liking this little combination, and try it on the other side now. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this little combo. Of course, feel free to put it into whatever song, choreography, whatever you want to. Feel free to tag me. Also, feel free to put your comments, to put everything down below if you've got requests and anything like that, or questions for this little combo. Also, make sure to stretch after you're done with your practice. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'm gonna see you next time here on my channel. Bye.